Genesis 25. Abraham dies. Abraham married another woman. Her name was Keturah. She had Zimran, Jokshan, Medan, Midian, Ishbak, and Shuan by Abraham. Jokshan was the father of Sheba and Dedan. The children of Dedan were the Ashurites, the Leshtites, and the Lumites. The sons of Midian were Ephah, Epher, Hanok, and Abida. Eldah was also one of them. All of them came from Keturah. Abraham left everything he owned to Isaac. But while he was still living, he gave gifts to the sons of his concubines. Then he sent them away from his son Isaac. He sent them to the land of the east. Abraham lived a total of 175 years. He took his last breath and died when he was very old. He had lived a very long time. Then he joined the members of his family who had already died. Abraham's sons Isaac and Ishmael buried his body. They put it in the cave of Machpelah near the Mamre. It was in the field of Ephron, the son of Zohar and the Hittite. Abraham had bought it from the Hittites. He was also buried there with his wife Sarah. After Abraham died, God blessed his son Isaac. At that time, Isaac lived near Beer Lahai Roi. The sons of Ishmael. Here is the story of Abraham's son Ishmael. Hagar had Ishmael by Abraham. She was Sarah's servant from Egypt. Here are the names of the sons of Ishmael. They are listed in the order they were born. Nebaioth was Ishmael's oldest son. Then came Kedar, Abiel, Mibsam, Mishma, Duma, Massa, Hadad, Tema, Jetur, Naphish, and Kedem. All of them were Ishmael's sons. They were rulers of 12 tribes. They all lived in their own settlements and camps. Ishmael lived a total of 137 years. Then he took his last breath and died. He joined the members of his family who had already died. His children settled in the area between Havilah and Shur. It was near the eastern border of Egypt as you go towards Assur. Ishmael's children weren't friendly toward any of the tribes that were related to them. Jacob and Esau. Here is the story of Abraham's son Isaac. Abraham was the father of Isaac. Isaac was 40 years old when he married Rebekah. She was the daughter of Bethuel and the Aramean from Padan Aram. She was also the sister of Laban and Aramean. Rebekah couldn't have children, so Isaac prayed to the Lord for her, and the Lord answered his prayer. His wife Rebekah became pregnant. The babies struggled with each other inside of her. She said, "Why is this happening to me?" So she went to ask the Lord what she should do. The Lord said to her, "Two nations are in your body. 2 tribes that are now inside you will be separated. One nation will be stronger than the other. The older son will serve the younger one." The time came for Rebekah to have her babies. There were twins in her body. The first one to come out was red. His whole body was covered with hair, so they named him Esau. Then his brother came out. His hand was holding onto Esau's heel, so he was named Jacob. Isaac was 60 years old when Rebekah had them. The boys grew up. Esau became a skillful hunter. He was a man who liked the open country, but Jacob was a quiet man. He stayed at home among the tents. Isaac liked the meat of the wild animals, so Esau was his favorite son, but Rebekah's favorite was Jacob. One day Jacob was cooking some stew. Esau came in from the open country. He was very hungry. He said to Jacob, "Quick, let me have some of that red stew. I'm very hungry." That's why he was also named Edom. Jacob replied, "First sell me the rights that belong to you as the oldest son of the family." "Look, I'm dying of hunger," Esau said. "What good are those rights to me?" But Jacob said, "First promise me with an oath that you are selling me your rights." So Esau promised that to him. He sold Jacob all of the rights that belonged to him as the oldest son. Jacob gave Esau some bread and some lentil stew. Esau ate and drank, then he got up and left. So Esau didn't care anything at all about the rights that belonged to him as the oldest son.